Hey guys, how's it going? Hey, just wanted to kind of help some people out. I know I've had a hard time trying to figure out how to light up my sill plates that I bought for my 2018 Mustang. The car came, with just the regular plastic sill plates, but I found a guy who had a pair from a GT that he took off, and I thought, you know what, I want to put them in, and they look good just in by themselves, not lit up, but I wanted them to light up. And I searched forums, I tried everything to figure out how to get them to light up, and my 18 came with them like pre-wired. I mean, it was just plug it in, but they wouldn't light up. So I looked for modules to do, couldn't find anything. So I thought, I'm just going to take it upon myself to figure out how to wire them up, and I think I figured it out. Okay, so here's our plug that we're going to tie into. Typically the sill plate just plugs right in here, and it does, but it doesn't give us any light up. And I don't know if it's just because this isn't powered or if it's not turned on. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out, so I'm just going to wire. I'm going to kind of bypass all of that and just wire it straight up into my wires up here. I'm going to find my correct wire right down in here, and I'll show you what that is in a little bit to wire our power to. And then I'm just going to ground it like everybody does on some of the videos I've watched. They ground it down here to this screw, so I'm going to do that, and I'll kind of show you what we're going to do. Here's my sill plate and the plug. I debated back and forth whether I was going to cut this or just tap into it, but I think I've just kind of made up my mind. I'm going to just cut it off and save part of this strip here with a little bit of the length of wire on it, in case someday I figure out how to just turn it on if I need to, but I don't think I'll ever change it once I get it going. So I'm just going to cut it right here. Okay, so here's my sill plate and my plug that plugs into the harness that's already in the car there. The pin, as you look at it here, plugs in to that like so. It's the pin on the left-hand side that is going to be the ground that runs to that gray wire. So I'm going to keep these separate because I'm decided I'm just going to cut this off and save it. I'll probably just go ahead and plug it back into the car so it's always there. But I'm going to wire these directly and just bypass this little end altogether. But I want to save it, so I'm going to cut it back just a little ways, so I've got a little bit of wire on that if ever we needed to wire it back up that way and get it working another way. But anyway, keep that separate because that's going to be by itself. These three will wire together. Okay, so I wired the three wires together, put them with just a wire nut. It should fit in this little empty space in here somewhere. And then I've connected a ground here to this blue wire, and now I've just got to run them along here, try to hide them back up under here, and then I'm going to tie in to our wire. It's coming out of here, so I got to find that in just a minute, and I'll show you that, and we will see if we get light. Alright, so I got my sill plate here. I've cut through my plug, took my plug off, and I just used a wire nut on the three wires that we talked about earlier, and then just connected this blue wire that I'm going to run as a ground with the connector there. And there's plenty of room, I think, right in here for that wire nut to sit. Here's the old plug that I cut. I'm just going to leave it in there, and we'll run it along here, hide the wires, and then we're going to get this unclipped. From what I've watched Bill from CJ Pony Parts, this is how he's done it. So we'll take that clip off there. Maybe. Oh, you gotta be pulling from the right way. Alright, so I can't do this with the phone. I'm gonna put it down. Finally got that off there. Alright, the wire we want is a gray wire with a purple tracer with it. Good grief. Right there. That is the light that should run our dome and the courtesy lights. And that's the one I'm going to tap into. Alright, so tapped in, grounded, and doors open. Oh, we have light. Alright, so it works. Kind of get it up under there. Kind of see it in the dark. Yep, she's lit up. Alright, cool. That works. Now, time to do the other side. Okay, so I've ran a wire now back underneath the console dash. I'm going to tap into it over here where I tapped into the gray and purple wire that's underneath that blue lock switch there. So I'm going to tap into this. I've already got the wire run over there. I'm going to see if it works. Okay, on this side I tapped into the 3 wires, which is your blue, green, and orange. And then the gray wire, I just left connected the ground from the plate, sill plate, that wire that runs this way into the gray ground right there. I just left that connected, so I didn't worry about tapping into it and re-grounding it over here. I figured it was already grounded. It's just these 3 wires that give power aren't turned on, or they're not completed in the circuit somewhere. I don't know why this would not work when you first hook them up. It's not plug and play on this 18 Ecoboost that I've got, but when you darken it, I don't know if I can do this on the camera. You can tell it's lit up with the doors open. It's just hard to see in the daylight, but that gives us power. I tapped into the wire over on the other side that ran the other one, so I've just tapped back into it. We're grounded there, and apparently we are grounded through there, so I didn't have to actually ground it, I guess, on the other side either. I could have just left that switch over there, that one single wire, probably could have left it and not had to actually run the ground on that side. But we are lit up, so I'll come back when it's night and show it to you that way too. Good luck. Hey guys, just thought I'd get in the garage where it's kind of dark, show you these sill plates that they do light up. There we go. Let's check the other side. Yep. It's nice. So those were originally just the black stock sill plates that came on my Ecoboost, and it's these. So I bought a set from a guy that took them off of a 2019 and installed them. They would not light up when I plugged them in. The plug was there, but wouldn't light up. So if you watched the video, you saw that I figured out a way just to tie 3 of the wires together, power source them through the passenger side kick plate to the gray wire with the purple stripe, grounded it with the other wire, the single wire, and there we go. So good luck to you. Hey guys, just kind of wanted to make a little bit of an update on the sill plates, just to make sure. I mean, I made that video, I don't know, a month ago, and I went back, I know, and put over some overriding during the video, but just kind of wanted to point them out. Want to make sure you know that mine's a 2018, and it did have the little plugs there. I was later told that if I had went to Ford, they could have turned them on for me. Being a 2018, I guess. I don't know if the younger or earlier years have that or not. But I could have done that, but I'd had to pay them, and I don't like doing that. I like doing it myself. So they work fine. I did put in the video a ride over that I used the wrong wire the first time. I'd picked out that purple wire with the gray tracer, and it was actually needed to be the gray wire with the purple tracer, which is closer to the corner. Like I said, I saw that on CJ Pony Parts, a video with Bill where he went in and he was doing some of the under the dash lighting, and that's where he pulled his power from, so they would come on when you open and close the doors. So the one I used worked, but it didn't work right. So when I first turned it all on, that's what I had. So I went back and changed it. I also went back and soldered the wires together to make sure we had a good safe connection in there, not a wire net in there. But wire nets probably would have worked, but it just didn't look clean. So I fixed that. Other than that, they still work great. I know you can't change the color of them like you can if you have the GT package, the whatever that is with the lights, you know, and the cup holders and the door handles and things. But at least they're lit up. They look nice. That complements the car pretty well. So just kind of wanted to touch up on that at the end to make sure you knew kind of some of the things I did. Good luck with you. If you have questions, go ahead, send me a message. I may not check YouTube every day, but would be happy to help anybody get through it if they need some help. So good luck out there.